Hello. Welcome to Golden Table Tennis, where we talk about table tennis, analyze players, and make match predictions. Today, I want to ask all the viewers one question. What are your thoughts on table tennis umpires? Well, from the title of the video, you know that I'm obviously not satisfied with the quality of table tennis umpires. I have this feeling for a very long time already actually. But I think table tennis umpires are embarrassingly bad compared to other sports. Let me show you a very recent situation in the WTT Contender Taiyuan 2024. This is the final of the men's doubles. So at 14-0, Ma Long and Lin Gaoyuan won the point to reach match points. But look at the chair umpire. She was clueless to what happened. She looked at the service umpire in confusion, but she didn't know either. Then, she proceeded to ask Wang Chuqing the score, but Wang Chuqing ignored. He's obviously pissed as this is a very crucial moment of the match. After that match, Wang Chuqing walked up to the umpire and scolded her. Okay, let's analyze the situation in detail. This is what the umpire did. She asked Wang Chuqing, is the score 14-15 or 15-0? Wait a minute, why? The score was 14-15 before this point was played, right? So why would she ask whether it is still 15-14? If you didn't see who won the point, at most what would happen is either Ma Long and Lin Gaoyuan won the point and won the match with a score of 16-14, or it goes back to deuce at 15-0. How can the score remain at 14-15? Shouldn't you ask whether the score was 16-14 or 15-0 instead? What's worse is even the service umpire didn't know. Two umpires on court and both are clueless. How? Are they sleeping? Don't misunderstand. I am not angry of umpires just because of one umpire for this match. It's true that we shouldn't let one bad umpire tarnish the reputation of all umpires in general. But the thing is, it is not just one umpire. There has been a lot of bad umpiring in the past that I am unhappy about, and this match is just the hay that broke the camel's back. Let me show you another example. This is the mixed doubles match in the WTT Feeder Düsseldorf 2023. Look at the umpire. Javen hit the ball out, so it's obviously the Chinese pair's point. But the umpire asked Javen whether he won the point. But okay, we'll forgive him for now, as maybe he was not in the match yet. But then, look what happened afterwards. Javen hit this ball into the net, but the umpire gave the point to the Malaysian pairing. Second time in a row he gave the wrong score. And again, the Malaysian won this point, but then the umpire awarded the point to the Chinese pair. But the players are not aware yet. The score should be 2-0 by now, but then look at the scoring board. It is still 4-love. And now you can see, Javen is obviously pissed. The game continues and he still continues to give the wrong score. Here at 4-0, the Chinese won the point, and it is very obvious. The ball was slow and is easily able to see that it is in, but still, the umpire gave the point to the Malaysian pairing. And throughout the game, he still continued to make mistakes. After seeing this game, it's obvious that he is not a real umpire. He doesn't even seem to be a person that understands the rules of table tennis. I don't think he himself has ever played nor watched table tennis. Maybe he is just a volunteer? I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna blame him completely. But I am just super curious why WTT decided to put him on there. Here is another example. It is the Star Contender Doha 2021 Women's Singles Final. Since it is a final, it should be a best of 7. But listen to what the umpire said after Jeon Ji-hee won the third set.
And got the back edge there, the loop receive.
She announced that Jeon Ji-hee won. Oh my god, this is so unprofessional. Even the players know better and is preparing to play the next game, but the umpire, who should supposedly be clear of the rules, isn't. And here is another example of a let service being called when nobody saw the let. From this angle, even in slow motion, it is very hard to tell if there was actually a let as the player's body was blocking the ball. But seeing how Fang Bo didn't call a let, the umpires didn't say anything, and Zhao Zhaoyuan is in fact ready to play the stroke with no hesitation, I don't think there was a let. Cause if there was a let, he would immediately raise his hand and call it, but why did he only call a let after he missed? Obviously doing some cheeky tricks to try to replay the points since he missed. But the problem doesn't lie in the controversy. It is the fact that the umpires allowed a player to manipulate the situation. They didn't call let immediately, so it is very obvious that they didn't see a let. Fang Bo didn't see the let either, but just because Zhao Zhaoyuan called it, they agreed, and then they refused to change the decision anymore. I don't think they know whether there is an actual let or not, and they didn't want to admit they made a wrong call, so they just pretend to stand firm on this decision. There are a lot more bad umpiring that had happened throughout the years, and I cannot include all of them in one video, but I am sure a lot of you get my point. As regular viewers of the sport, I believe a lot of you have noticed it yourself and would agree with me. For example, people always complain about umpires not caring about illegal services. Like bro, if the umpires don't even know if the ball is in or out and who won the point, don't expect them to do advanced stuff like tell whether the service is illegal or not. Right now, I am not talking about controversial judgments. I am complaining that the umpire quality is so bad that they are in no position to make self-informed judgment to keep the game fair. I understand that umpires are humans as well and are prone to making error. A lot of decisions require quick reaction and immediate ruling, so it is normal that sometimes wrong calls are being made. That is a different matter that calls for different measures. For that, we can solve by introducing technology into the sport like video reviews. This is however not done in a lot of sport yet. Badminton and tennis has introduced Hawkeye technology to judge whether the ball is in or out. But if there was a controversial call like players touching the net or the ball hitting the floor, that cannot be challenged. You can call the head umpire on court to deal with the situation, but in most cases, he or she will side with the chair umpire and tell the players and coaches that nothing can be done about this and they should just continue playing. If sports had this technology, many controversial topics can be solved. Like for this instant, the ball clipped the edge. We saw it, the commentator saw it, and Lin Yunru saw it as well. But both umpires didn't, and Wang Chuqin didn't want to acknowledge. So Lin Yunru could only accept and move on. Wang Chuqin could lie and cheat for many reasons, but if technology was available at that time, it would be impossible for Wang Chuqin to continue to lie. The only other sport that I know allows reviews is squash. Players have the opportunity to ask for video replays and it can be analyzed continuously until the players are satisfied. I hope this kind of technology will start to be available for table tennis as well as other sports. But this is a whole complete different matter that is not related to the topic of today's video. What's the situation today? It is the quality of umpires, and my dissatisfaction is that the umpires used are unsure about the sport itself. If I want to describe table tennis umpires in one word, I would describe it like this. It is a bit harsh, but it is true. Table tennis umpires are decorations. Yes, they are just like decorations, like the plant you place in the corner of the room, like the painting on the wall. Why? Because they are not doing anything useful. They are not there to maintain fairness, even though that is what they are initially there for. They are just there because the competition requires them to be there, and a competition would not feel like a competition if there were no umpires. So therefore, they have to be there. But despite being there, do they perform their duty to keep the match fair? I don't think so. I think what all these umpires are doing is just shouting points every time it ends, calling timeouts, deciding who serves and whatnot. They just follow SOPs. I feel like the players are better off just umpiring and counting points by themselves, as there are many instances where both the players on court had to mutually correct the umpire's decision and then the umpire just agree with the player. So what's the point of having the umpires there? I have a feeling that some of the players are also not satisfied with the umpires and they are disturbing the play of the match. When I watch the players play, I always felt that the players would rather not have the umpires be there at all, as they may be interfering with the match rather than foster an environment of fair play. Of course, I'm not saying that we should remove umpires from the match completely. In fact, I strongly oppose the idea that an umpire should be removed. I am just requiring better quality umpires. That's it. Umpires that can make basic decisions. How are umpires selected anyways? As far as I remember, ITTF requires umpires to go through exams and tests before they can earn the license of being a qualified umpire, isn't it? So why are there still so many umpires that seem like they just learned the sport a few hours ago before the match? Seriously, is ITTF lack of umpires or something? Do they call volunteers who are people who never watch nor play table tennis to be the umpires of WTT tournaments because of this? Do umpires actually get paid enough? All these could be crucial factors on why table tennis umpires are not up to standards. I have more respect for umpires of other sports like badminton. Yes, they still make a lot of controversial calls that make both players and fans unhappy, but they have the ability to show authority. They have the ability to take control of the match and make sure the players do not easily turn over an umpire's decision, not like table tennis umpires. All of them seem so powerless and not respected. In many occasions, players just ignore the umpire's decision and decide the outcome themselves, like this match between Ma Long and Wang Chuqing. The ball was still in play and the umpire already started to announce the score. The players were unfazed as they know the ball might still be in play and they are ready. The umpire later also realized that the ball was still in play and shouted, "Play, play." That can be distracting for the players. And in Anders Lind's video talking about illegal services, he has revealed that some of the umpires do not call out illegal services even though they know it is illegal because they don't want to disturb the flow of play. This has proven my point that umpires are powerless and have no authority. If you don't dare to call out the players, then what's the point of you being there anyway? Moving forward, ITTF should really take umpire selection very seriously. Focus on quality, not quantity. There are seriously too many clueless umpires in table tennis compared to other sports, and it is in some way tarnishing the reputation of the sport. Don't let people make a joke out of table tennis. Start by improving the quality of umpires. I have come to the end of today's video. What do you guys think about the quality of table tennis umpires? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We can discuss this together. With that, I would like to conclude today's video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.